Hello, everybody. Welcome to Homebody Festival. I can't believe it. This has been such a wild ride, but we're here and we're doing this. This is just like a cumulative effort of six buddies making a music festival happen. But this is day one, and thank you guys so much for being here. We're doing some great work with some charities. We got some great artists coming up, and I couldn't be happier to be hosting this. This is my tricked out living room that we're in, by the way. We got this gold curtain from my manager's dad. I think it really ties the place together. We're going to be playing some music for you. I'm starting with a tune of mine called Waiting for You. And then we have the lovely Noah up next. Please drop your comments below and let us know how you're thinking. And please donate generously because we're doing some great work with some charities. And I think I'm just going to leave it at that. This is my song, Waiting for You, off my new EP, Cheap Therapy. Spend a little time with me. How you gonna make me pay? And no, it ain't alright with me. And now you can't take back what you said every single night, baby. We end up in the same damn place. Give me yes or no, not maybe. Just give it to me straight. If I had $1 for every night that I spend it waiting for you to call, I could buy us a house up on top of a hill, but it wouldn't make no difference at all. Yeah, I'm done waiting for you, and I'm done making excuses. You can have your cake and then have me too. I'm done waiting for you, yeah. Waiting for you, waiting for you, waiting for you. Oh, had to get so bad between us. Thinking back to simpler times, everything was flowers and peaches. And now you can't make up your damn mind, questioning my own decisions. Play the movie one more time. Something must be there, but I missed it. But we can't rewind. If I couldn't keep you from walking away with my dignity and my peace of mind, there is nothing I have in this world left to give. But at least I ain't wasting no more time. Yeah, I'm done waiting for you, and I'm done making excuses. You can have your cake and then have me too. Yeah, I'm done waiting for you. Nah, nah. Waiting for you, waiting for you, waiting for you. Oh, waiting for you, waiting for you, waiting for you. Yeah. I'm down waiting for you. Yeah. That's me. I'm Ezra Jordan. Now it's time for Noah. Noah, how you doing?
Hi, good. How are you?
So good. You have the distinct honor of being guest number one on day number one of Homebody Festival. You happy?
Oh,
You
thank you
excited
so
about it?
much. Yeah, I'm so hyped to be here, and that was like such an awesome start. I was grooving along and
Thank you.
jamming.
Can you hear me okay? Of course, things don't go smoothly the day
Yeah.
of, and like I changed my whole audio setup about 30 minutes ago. Of course, like
No,
wouldn't have it any other
you
way.
sounded so good, so good.
Thank you. I just really needed the confidence boost. That's it. So happy to have you here. I just wanted to thank you, first of all, for starting Writers from the Block, because when I was sort of dreaming this up with my manager and the rest of our team, we kind of took some cues from you, because we'd noticed that there's been a lot of lives and other things like that during COVID, but none of them really fit the bill of what we thought they could do. We feel like they weren't really reaching their full potential. So we decided to try and do it ourselves. And you did the same thing with Writers from the Block. Like, I know you said you'd been to a lot of other cities, especially in America, that have that kind of forum, and Toronto just didn't have it. So I mean, tell me about Writers from the Block, because it's like one of my favorite things.
So I started Writers from the Block last year, and it's a singer-songwriter showcase that features some of the hottest talent in the city. And, you know, after moving back from LA, I just felt like there's so much talent in the city of Toronto, and there just weren't enough places to showcase it and bring the community together. So I was like, why not just start it and put on a sick showcase and give people an opportunity to meet one another.
Amazing. I can even see in some of the comments on the stream already, there's some fellow Writers from the Block patrons there. And that just speaks to like the community aspect. Like, they're just here supporting, and everyone does their own thing musically, and there's a lot of great talent. So yeah, thank you so much for starting that. What else is going on with you right now? I mean, what have you got going on? What have you been working on?
So honestly, quarantine has been awesome for writing.
Tell me about it.
And so I've been doing a lot of Zoom sessions. Am I freezing for you?
Pardon me?
Or am I good? Am I freezing?
You know, here and there, but like only for a second. I mean, I feel like everyone in the world is on the internet right now, so we can only expect it to be so good. But we're gonna. Okay. I mean, I can see and hear you just fine. So.
Okay, yeah, but I actually have a music video dropping next week, and
no way,
coming out in June. So I'm excited for that.
That's sick. Which song is the music video for? Motion of the Ocean. Have you played? I feel like you played that one. Did you play that at Writers, or is that newer since?
I did play that at Writers. I kind of did like a release party for it at Writers.
Right. Yeah. It rang a bell.
In February. So,
cool. Well, why don't you take it away? Or why don't you play your first song for us? That's really the main reason why you're here, to showcase your beautiful voice.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Okay, let's do it. Thanks so much for having me.
Thank you for being here.
Awesome. All right, this one's called Caught Up. If you know it, please sing along. I get so caught up, don't wanna fuck this up. You got me thinking I've been missing out on something good. No. You got that something sweet, makes it hard to breathe. Pull me in, lost in your bedroom eyes, held up and hypnotized. Here come the butterflies. I've been going crazy, overthinking about you, baby. Gotta get me out of my head. I get so caught up, don't wanna mess this up. Got me thinking I've been missing out on something good. I get so caught up, so caught up, so caught up, so caught up. I get so caught up, so caught up, so caught up, so caught up. Feel the tension grow, and I know you know I got walls, yeah. I got walls. Could you knock them on? Go on and pull me closer to a place I've never been. I've been going crazy, overthinking about you, baby. Gotta get me out of my head. I get so caught up, don't wanna mess this up. Got me thinking I've been missing out on something good. I get so caught up, so caught up, so caught up, kind of no, 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 yeah. You got me so caught up, I get so caught up, so caught up, so caught up, so caught. No, 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 no. You got me so caught up, baby. You got that something sweet, makes it hard to breathe. Pull me in, no, no, no.
Hey, that was amazing. Honestly, part of me is rethinking having you play that song as the first one, because now every time I play a song, I'm gonna have that one in my head. It is the catchiest fucking thing ever. I sound like all the time around my house. I'm just it gets caught up is what happens. But that means you did a good job. Let's keep it rolling. We want to just hop into your next song. I mean, I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, let's do it. Listen, my computer all of a sudden, I don't know what happened. It dropped the battery, so I have to quickly get my dad to plug it in, if that's cool, like for a hot set.
Yeah.
I don't know, technical issues. It was full and now it's not. So I don't want it to die.
I don't want it to die either. Definitely plug it in if you can make that happen.
Okay. Yeah, do you want to play a quick like interlude?
I'll noodle. You know I like to noodle.
Okay, noodle. Give me a hot second.
Well, guys, we've reached the 18-minute mark of the show, and already we've had technical difficulties, which I think we all kind of expected, to be honest. I mean, let's be real here. How many times have you had a dropped call, a misconnection on FaceTime, on whatever? We've got a lot going on, so you don't realize how much live streaming sucks up your battery until you're doing it and your battery drops from like 80% to 15%. Maybe I could tell you a quick story. I don't even know if we have time for it. I've been thinking, what today, maybe I should tell them some of the stories from the trials and tribulations of Ezra Jordan's early years, but none of that is quick enough, because it's we go deep in that dark hole. But she's back. You know what? Forget it. Noah,
we're back.
Look at that. No worries. Live and learn. Honestly, I got more screen time, which is stroking my ego, so I'm totally cool with that. Why don't you jump into your next song?
Okay, let's do it. Thanks so much.
Let's do it.
All right. So, this is a new one, and I wrote it with a good friend. And it's kind of just about how everyone tells you that time is going to heal a breakup, and then you're giving it time, and then you're like, fuck, I'm not over this person. So this is called Another Remedy. I got stuck in these feelings, thought time would heal it. Say I'm moving on, but I don't mean it. I push all these feelings away, they come back every night, every day. Thinking about us and I crave it. Hung up on you and I hate it. Time isn't working, I'm still hurting. I need is someone looking out for me, 'cause time isn't working, I'm still hurting. I need another remedy. I got another memory. Tell me, do you miss it? The way I kissed you, the way I listened. When you were wrapped up in all of your shit, now I'm wrapped up in all of your shit. Nights in the car, all the things that we did. If I called you right now, would you pick up? Going insane over this us and I crave it. Hung up on you and I hate it. Time isn't working. I'm still hurting. I need another remedy. Is someone looking out for me? I kept all the photos, the ones you took on film. Back then they didn't hurt me like this. I kept all the photos, the ones you took on film. Back then they didn't hurt me like this. I kept all the photos, the ones you took on film. Back then they didn't hurt me like this. Time isn't working. I'm still hurting. I need another remedy. Is someone looking out for me? 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 Oh, I push all these feelings away. They come back every night, every day. Thinking about us and I crave it. Hung over you and I hate it. Time.
Hey. Sorry for popping in early. I was just having such a good time. I had to show my face.
Made me laugh.
That's really why we're here, for some music, some laughter, and some good causes. Thank you so much for doing this, Noah. Quickly before we go, just remind everyone where they can find you and what you got going on, and then we're gonna respectfully move on.
Totally, yeah. Thank you so much. Yeah, so handle should be right there. It's @NameIsNoah on Insta. A couple songs out on Spotify and a lot new stuff coming out this summer. So stay tuned. And Ezra, thank you so much for having me and putting this together. Please donate, everyone, and thanks for tuning in. Yeah.
That's my girl. Thank you so much for doing this, Noah. We'll talk later.
Bye.
Bye. All right, guys. Let's have a hand in our respective homes for Noah. She's the best. She's a creative entrepreneur in her own right. Next up, we have a really old, good buddy of mine. His name is Alec Rhodes. What's up,
Ezra.
Alec? How you doing, man?
I'm good, man. I'm just in my bedroom with my friend Reggie over here.
Very mysterious.
I know,
mysterious. Can you even see, are you nocturnal? Can you even see back there?
A little bit.
So just for the folks watching, a little bit of backstory on me and Alec. I feel like I've known Alec since we were like born, basically, at this point. I mean, how long? We started at Discovery Through the Arts when you were what, like 13 or something?
Like 14? I think, 14 maybe.
Yeah,
grade 9.
Something like that, which is ancient history. And
yeah.
I mean, I started around the same age. I'm a couple years older than you. And we've been doing like vocal ensembles, all kinds of wacky stuff with the OG crew back there.
Yeah, man.
And
Ezra,
yeah.
You showed me D'Angelo.
That's right. And it's fun. So
you introduced me to D'Angelo, Ezra.
Dude,
that was
how everyone, I feel like everyone remembers where they discovered D'Angelo. Like Tommy, also from Discover Through the Arts, aka River Tiber guys. River Tiber showed me D'Angelo in one of the ensembles there, and I was like, and I had to show you. Yeah. I feel like he's had a huge impact on both of our like styles. Am I right about that?
For sure, man. 100%. Super inspirational, you know?
Oh, he's just a monster. He's like so good that you don't even know if you want to quit or if you want to practice 24 hours a day. He's just a monster.
Quit.
So I mean, I haven't seen you in a little while, especially since quarantine. What have you been doing during quarantine, other than apparently learning to see, in the absence of light?
I've been at home. My friend Reggie's been staying with me for like 2 weeks now. We're trying to work on a project.
Nice.
Other than that, I've been trying to do some exercise, but then I dislocated my shoulder fighting my brother.
Classic.
So I feel like I've seen you
we got to gut through it. I've seen you dislocate your shoulder at least 3 times in my life. Rugby man. Well,
oh, Ezra's gone now. Do we start? I guess we can begin, maybe. Let's give it.
Wait, you sure?
Yeah, why not?
Wait, no, we gotta make sure now.
No, let's just go.
Wait, no.
Yeah. Maybe.
Sorry, I got too excited. I pulled the trigger too early.
Too excited.
That's the theme of today. Yeah, man. I know you're putting out some music soon, but why don't you show us what you're here to play?
For sure, man. All
So
right.
take it away whenever you're ready.
No, we're good.
Okay, we're good.
I'm running back and forth now. I've lost my mind trying to keep it on the go. Go through the motions, that's the way I know. Show no emotion, like emotion. Maybe I'm crazy, save me. I'm drowning in the ocean, fading. I'm vacant, blazing. Sun shining down on me. Shining, 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 shining. I swear I find a peace of mind. I'll take my time trying to reach the finish line. No hesitating, every now and then I get persuaded, drown out the hatred. Maybe I'm crazy, save me. I'm drowning in the ocean, fighting. I'm vacant, blazing, sun shining down on me. I swear I'm finding peace of mind. I'll take my time trying to reach the finish line. No hesitating, every now and then I get persuaded, drown out the hatred. Maybe I'm crazy, save me. I'm drowning in the ocean, fading. I'm vacant, blazing, sun shining down on me.
Hey,
Ah,
man, we've come a long way from Cherry Beach Rehearsal Room 4, eh, man?
yeah, man. Holy.
Oh man, I remember there was one point where you were singing like kind of like choir stuff and I don't know, maybe like some Michael Bublé stuff, and then I didn't see you for summer, and you came back and you just knew the nastiest like jazz. I don't know what happened. You just like gained superpowers.
It was you, bro. You showed me D'Angelo.
That's all it took. You just had to
That's
listen
all
to
it
Voodoo
took.
a couple times. Yeah, well, that's the talent, man. That was sick. I hope that you're gonna release some music soon, so
100%,
we
bro.
can hear you. But what I
Trying.
see that you just switched positions. Now we can see you a little bit. That's nice.
Yeah.
What's up, Reggie?
Hey, man.
So you're gonna play another tune for us, or what?
Yeah, man. I'm on guitar now. Reggie's on the vocoder. I'm lucky to have this guy with me here.
Vocoder is like the most fun thing. You ever use Isotope Vocal Synth?
No, I've have it, but I've never used it.
Bro, well, you need to do that. It's like vocoders on steroids. We'll talk about that after. We don't want to bore the non-nerd people. But yeah, take it away, man. Show me what song you're gonna play.
Do you want to tilt the screen down a little? That's good.
Yeah.
Just look there.
We're just. There we go. You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Alright. This is like a new song I wrote not too long ago, actually. Wrote it with Reggie here.
Wait, it's frozen.
And my friend Lorcan Kelleher actually helped me with the lyrics a little bit, which is nice, you know. I've always wanted to work with him, so yeah, here we go.
Searching around, why do hearts have a mind? Catch my breath, just another day. The show me the cloud. Slip, slide, you hear the fall. The show me the cloud.
Catch my breath, it's just another day. Trapped in the shade, I forget. Tiptoe dancing in the wind. I'm in and out of control. Big dreams never fade. Pale skies of purple rain. Fantasy living today. I can see it all when I close my eyes. Hold tight, escape through the light to a world that is deep inside. We've been here for a while. Gonna give you a reason to smile. The earth slips under my feet to a world we cannot contain. Let's give us something to talk about. This can't be a fantasy. Catch my breath, it's just another day. Trapped in the shade, I forget. Tiptoe dancing in the wind. I'm in and out of control. Yeah.
Hey man, fuck, that's so good, dude. You're so like mysterious in a good way. And that's saying something because I actually know you, and I still find you a little mysterious. Like I don't know this side. That's killer, dude, and I love the vocoder too. When are you gonna put this out? I want to hear more.
Soon, man. I've been working on a project for a while now. Been doing a lot of production, working with a bunch of different artists on the production side of things. But I've been writing songs for a while now, so I've just been trying to get better at writing, you know, get better at singing, get better at playing and stuff like that. I kind of stepped away from singing and focused on other stuff, so now I'm getting back into it, you know.
Yeah, you go through phases. I remember I was like super into just like, I mean, I never sang till I was 18 pretty much, first of all, but I mean, I was super into production for a while, and you kind of go in and out. So yeah, I'm sure you'll get it done soon. It's hard to know when it's done too,
yeah.
But
very soon. Yeah. I've been mixing some songs, you know, so getting some songs and stuff. So
I hope we can hear it soon, man. Tell everyone where they can find you on social so they can keep tuned when
right
you put
below,
it out.
Just Alec, you know,
Just Alec.
Reggie Gordon right here.
Hey.
Just Alec with 3 C's.
3 C's, like kind of like thick. Nice.
Yeah, that's where you can see what I've been up to in my life, you know.
All right, well, everyone follow my boy Alec.
Thank you so much, Ezra. Like this is amazing experience, you know. Like,
thank you so much for doing this, guys, and I hope to see you soon, back when we're legally allowed to. Take care, guys.
Take care. Thanks, Ezra.
Bye. All right, have a hand for Alec Rhodes, my homeboy from way back, and Reggie too on the vocoder. I was not expecting a vocoder, but that was awesome. Before we get to our next artist, I want to just talk a little bit about one of the main reasons we're doing this. Obviously, with the way that the world is right now, a lot of people are needing a lot of help, and we decided to donate all the proceeds that we're going to generate from your generous donations to 3 charities. There's 2 national and 1 local. The first one is jack.org, and they are Canada's only charity that's training and empowering young leaders to revolutionize mental health across Canada. So they're just really doing a lot of things with young people specifically and doing it in a really technologically savvy way, which is awesome and sort of speaks to their target demographic. They launched the COVID-19 Youth Mental Health Hub in partnership with School Mental Health Ontario and Kids Help Phone, and over 30,000 people have used it, which is crazy. They're helping a lot of people. Moving on from that, aside from the mental health aspect of things, I obviously am a musician, and so is everyone else that's helping out with this. So we all collectively felt that Unison Music Fund was a really great and worthy cause to donate to, and something close to all of our hearts. And they provide counseling and emergency relief to the Canadian music community. So, a lot of people, it's mostly financial assistance and counseling service. And we've seen a 3,500% increase since COVID-19 happened. So it's really, they need your help now more than ever. And they do a lot of things like, if you have a normal job with a health insurance plan, you might have these things covered, or you might have some kind of emergency relief. But a lot of musicians are self-employed and don't have that coverage. So Unison steps in and helps us when we need it. And right now, because of their dire needs, Spotify is donation matching up to $10 million USD. So every dollar that you donate is essentially $2, because Spotify matches it. So they're a really, really worthy cause as well. And it's a bunch of musicians putting on this show for you. So it's a nice way to show us a little bit of love. We're also doing Meals to Heal. And we feel kind of a kinship with them because they just started up as a response to COVID-19, because they obviously realized quickly that the people in healthcare and frontline workers were going to need a lot of support. And so far, over $42,000 worth of meals and supplies have gone to frontline staff. Basically, they partner with local restaurants and among other things, and they get food and supplies to frontline workers because there was massive shortages, because no one could have predicted that we would need as much as we did. And with that little bit of business out of the way, we have our next artist coming up, and her name is Kiana. Why don't we bring her in right now? Kiana, how's it going?
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. We're just motoring through this. I mean, this is.
I know you kind of just like dropped me in there. I was like, whoa. Here we go.
Sorry, I should have given you a little more heads up, but you know what?
No, it's okay.
Yeah, this whole thing is like pretty surreal, to be honest. I mean, we've been dreaming about the festival, planning it for like 5 weeks, and now we're in it, and it's go time.
Time flies. I remember when we were just planning this. Yeah.
I feel like time doesn't mean anything anymore. Like it used to.
Especially during COVID. Like, what is time?
What is time?
It doesn't exist. Like, we're literally just like taking it day by day until this is all over. But like, I feel like time isn't. Yeah.
Time is a social construct. Sometimes it feels like 1 week drags on forever, and then suddenly the whole month has gone by. It's like completely up and down. It's so wacky.
Just like that.
But let's talk about you. What have you got going on? What are you working on?
I actually just released a single like a week and a half ago, I would say.
Oh, like really fresh.
Yeah, so it was like my first song of the year. Was going through like a lot of like coming and going from like my distribution deal, so I was kind of like taking a break from making music just to deal with like that whole aspect of music and stuff. So freshly independent, freshly all me,
Welcome to the club. I'm independent too.
Right. So that was really nice. Got a lot of love on that. It was like my first like I would say more like upbeat song, because I feel like with like music, I've mostly like experimented with like the mellow, sad vibes, So this song was very more upbeat, more positive, so lighthearted, So I feel like during a time like this, it's nice to just drop something like that.
Totally, I agree. I find it difficult to write upbeat songs too. I mean, I feel like every time I write a song, it's chilling at like 85 BPM. It's pretty mid-tempo. And then I show it to my manager. I showed someone, and he's like, yeah, that'd be great. Why don't you speed it up like a lot so that people...
You know how many times I've gotten that?
I know. And the thing is, like, sometimes they're not right, but a lot of the time they're right. I feel like as musicians, we want it to be like cool and groovy, but
I don't know why though. It's so odd, because it's like, even if you show other musicians or other producers, people will be like, always directing it in like a more like upbeat way, but like the way you originally start off your songs, it's more like, I don't know, mellow, I guess.
Demoitis is a real thing, and it also, it's your lyrics, it's your melody, it's your baby. So
demoitis, I didn't know that was a thing.
It's a real thing. You get used to how you have it in your mind, or the first work take or whatever, and then sometimes that's the right way, but sometimes like you need a fresh set of ears to take it where it's supposed to go. And I mean, an example of that, there's a Post Malone song that was like, it's totally upbeat now, but it started off as just like a little acoustic ballad, and you could have never heard it that way, like knowing that the upbeat version is the real
A
one.
lot of my
you
songs
would
are
think,
actually
but
like that. Like the way you originally work, like record it, and like even like the original beat is always completely different than what the final product is.
that's just the
So
process.
yeah.
That said, why don't you show us what you're here to play? I want to hear you sing.
For sure. Okay, so first song I'm gonna start off with is like my all-time favorite. It's like my favorite in like the whole world. This one's called "Playing with Fire." I dropped this in the summer. It's like the song that I'm the most proud of. It's my child.
Start
So,
on a strong foot. That's awesome. You take it away when you're ready.
all right. Let me know if the sound is okay. Counting all the minutes, yeah, it's 2:15. Feel like I'm losing myself more than just you. Forcing shit, yeah, no can do. I don't wanna chase you, going in loops. Dealing with you is like playing with fire, fire. Don't wanna stay here, wanna go higher, higher. Maybe I would rather you be a liar, liar. Window shopping, baby, please be my buyer. I don't know what to expect from you. I can tell the lies apart from the truth. And I'm going insane, putting two and two. I feel the distance, not ready for new. Have I lost my mind? 'Cause I be dealing with all your shit, and now I'm empty inside. Dead plants don't need watering. Have I lost my mind? 'Cause I don't be bored of it. What if I can't find something more than just don't wanna chase you? We're going in loops, and I feel you spinning. You found someone new. Where are you going? Can I ask with who? I don't wanna chase you, chase you, chase you. 'Cause dealing with you is like playing with fire. Don't wanna chase you. Where are you going? Can I ask? Don't wanna chase you, chase you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. 'Cause dealing with you is like playing with fire, fire. Don't wanna stay here, wanna go higher, higher. Maybe I would rather you be a liar, liar. So window shopping, baby, please be my buyer. Dealing with you is like playing. I don't wanna chase you, going in loops, and I feel you slipping. You found someone new. Where are you going? Can I ask with who? Don't wanna chase you, chase you. I feel you slipping in between my fingers.
Hey, damn, that was your voice
Thank
is
you.
like sultry. I feel like I need a fan here or something.
Thank
Lose a button.
Oh my gosh, when I sing that song, I literally go like I completely go into it.
That means you have like a real connection with it, which is, not always the case, believe it or not. I mean, when you're a
Yeah.
songwriter, not everyone that's singing a song wrote it themselves, or not everyone like necessarily feels the way that they did when they wrote it, but I can tell that you feel that when you sing it.
Especially when like a song can like take you back to like like specifically when you wrote it and how you felt in that moment. Like this song does that. Like it reminds me of everything I was feeling when I wrote that song, and it's like it unlocks those emotions.
That's really special. I have a few songs like that too. Sometimes I don't want to play them because I don't want to go back to the place they bring me.
Exactly.
But, you know,
oh my gosh.
it's nice to have
relatable.
that little time capsule, right?
Yeah.
Where are you located, by the way?
I live in North York.
North York, right? I was gonna say, yeah, you got that Toronto R&B sound, which I try to put my finger on like what exactly that is, but I know when I hear it, and I love it. Obviously,
Damn,
it's
really?
Oh my gosh, man,
that's interesting to hear.
It's taken over the planet a little bit. I mean, we're like a big export in Hollywood right now.
Definitely a lot of good music comes from here.
Yeah,
a lot of my own like inspiration like comes from Toronto artists. So
totally, and I mean, a lot of the people on this festival are from Toronto, and if not Toronto, they're from Canada. And we have a lot of talent. We just don't have the people. Like, there's more people in California than there are in all of Canada, and they're in a small space. Like, we're all spread out. It's so hard to reach the same like density of people that they get to in the States. But we have the talent. Let me tell you. I mean, I don't want to toot my own horn here, but I mean, it seems like everyone I meet in Toronto is just, damn, you have what it takes to be anywhere at the top of New York, Chicago, Atlanta, whatever. Like,
Toronto's definitely like the new hub of music. Like, there's no doubt about it.
I think it's the 4th biggest city in North America too. Like, we ain't playing around, you know. So.
I'm learning so much from this live right now.
That's what we're here. We're here to edutain. What?
That is cool.
I'm about to throw you a curveball and put you on the spot, and I'm sorry for it, but I've just been cooking a lot because, you know, COVID, but I need some new food to eat. What is your go-to delivery food?
Oh my gosh. Right now, I don't know why, but I've been obsessed with tacos.
I had tacos for lunch.
Oh God. Okay, let me think.
I make them myself. I want someone to make me the tacos.
Okay, what else? Burgers. Oh my gosh.
Have you had
Fresh Burger?
No.
Oh my God. I don't know if it's like downtown Toronto, but like I know a lot of the locations are like spread across the GTA. But,
I'm not that far downtown. That's what Uber Eats is for.
Fresh Burger. Get your hands on that.
I'm making a note of that. Anyway, that was just something that popped into my head, and for some reason, I just thought you would have some.
Though. It's such a good question.
It's never not relevant. But back to music. Do you have a second song you want to play for us?
Yeah, for sure. So the second one is the one that I was talking about that I just released. So it's my first time performing it ever.
Wow, world premiere. You hear that, guys?
World premiere, guys.
Exclusive world premiere.
Okay, I'm gonna just jump right into it.
Go for it.
No, 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 no. Think I learned my lesson, not to be the one to stand in front of my own blessing. Think I learned my lesson. I can't constantly chase and wait on your impression. You didn't love me the way I loved you, baby. Thought it was more than just fucking lately. Please look at me and tell me I'm not crazy. Did I love you more than you love me, baby? Baby, baby. I put you before everything, and I wanted to be everything to you. I think I learned my lesson. I can't wait on you to finally come to your own senses. I think I learned my lesson. Spent too many of my nights thinking about you stressing, and I never knew what was on your mind. And you wanted this forever, and you wanted me tonight. Yeah, 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 yeah. No, 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 no. You didn't love me the way I loved you, baby. Thought it was more than just fucking lately. Please look at me and tell me I'm not crazy. Did I love you more than you love me, baby? Baby, baby. I put you before everything, and I wish I was everything to you. And that's a wrap.
And that's a wrap. That was awesome, man. I love. I'm a big fan of like the sharp, abrupt cutoff at the end.
Oh my
I feel
gosh,
like
right? It's like
it
kind of
leaves people
badass.
wanting more, right? You know, I
Yeah.
mean, a fade out's all well and good, but sometimes you just gotta cut it off.
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta be like, it's over.
It's over. Okay, well, in the spirit of things being over, our time comes to a close. But I would love to
So
get
much
together.
fun.
Thank you so much for being here, and I'd love to let's
Yeah,
get
for
like
sure.
a Zoom writing session, or maybe if the world
I'm
doesn't
so
end, a real
down.
writing session together. You can show me Fresh Burger, and
Okay, this is the plan. We're gonna do when COVID's over, we're gonna do a writing session and then we're gonna have Fresh Burger after. And
writing
then we're
session,
gonna
burger
no
session.
Fresh Burger during the intermission and then another writing session after.
Love that. Same
Good?
wavelength. Amazing. I'm super down.
There we go. Now we got plans.
Thank you so much for being here, Kiana. Everyone, check her out. Before we go,
Thank you
just
for
shout out your
having me.
socials so everyone can follow you.
It's right down there. Sound by Kiana on everything. Instagram, Twitter. I go by Kiana on music platforms, Spotify, Tidal, Apple Music, all that jazz.
All right.
So yeah.
Beautiful.
Thank you for
Everyone go
having
check
me.
out Kiana. Thank you for being here. We'll see you later.
Bye.
All right, guys. Big hand for Kiana. She's got a little smoky, little sultry thing going on there. But now it's time for the real star of the show. Of course, I mean myself. I think I'm sort of inspired by today's style, sort of an R&B thing. And I write songs of all different genres, but R&B always has my heart and soul. So I'm going to play another one of my little R&B tunes. But I do want to remind you guys, please donate and be as generous as you can, because we're helping a lot of people with the charities that we're supporting. This song's called Stay. Close the door, shut it down. Everybody out, don't mess around now. Quitting time, get off the floor. Only room for one, and that's me. Oh, in this heart of mine, I'm the only one allowed inside. But you keep trying now. Cold world, sunny smile. You could warm the blood inside a reptile. Tailor-made to slip on in. Your presence is a present wrapped in ribbon. And I never thought I want you this way, but I find myself wishing you would stay just a little bit longer, 'cause you make me feel just a little bit stronger. My days spent running around are just a blur. I didn't even know what I have found till now. So stay just a little bit longer, yeah. Waste my time looking for different ways that I could settle up the score. Petty thoughts leave my brain and go and make some room so I can behave. Take your thread and a steady hand and put my heart together like a surgeon. Weave your words into gold and let them fill me up just like a billfold. I never thought that I would love again, but I find myself wishing you would stay just a little bit longer, 'cause you make me feel just a little bit stronger. My days spent running around, just a blur. I didn't even know what I have found till now. So stay just a little bit longer. So just stay a little. Just take your time. My heart is brittle.
So treat me kind. Yeah. Oh. I find myself wishing you would stay. My days spent running around are just a blur. I didn't even know what I have found till now. So stay just a little bit longer. That's my song, Stay. It's not out yet, but it's coming out soon. Next up, we have the one, the only, the Grammy nominated Chin and Jetty. How you doing, Chin?
Hey, buddy, how are you?
So good, man. Good to see you.
You too, man. Thanks for letting me be part of this.
Of course, I wouldn't have it any other way, man. You on this writing trip. Fuck, I don't remember when that was. I think it was the beginning of last year, like 2019 or something. Or was it June? It was
Was it
June.
around this time, or
I think it was, yeah, basically almost a year ago now, like 11 months ago or something. But we went on this big writing swing from where you normally are in BC down to LA, down to New York. But you were one of my favorite sessions that whole time, man. It was so much fun. I
Oh,
really
thanks,
loved that.
dude. Thank you.
I think I have a kinship with bass. Is your main instrument, right?
It is.
Yeah, I think I have a kinship with bass players. I think you guys just always hold it down. Every time you play the bass, it just makes me want to go like, ugh, you know? I think
It's
I
fun.
love that. Yeah, it's good.
It's fun, that's for sure.
Yeah, man. How are you holding up in quarantine? How's it been treating you?
Well, I've been in Toronto for 70 days.
7-0?
I live in Vancouver for people who don't know, but I was here working on a project, and the project came to an end, and I had 4 days left over, and then in that 4 days, the world changed. So here I am, and I haven't seen my family in 3 months. So I'm here with my mom, and I set up a little studio here, and I've just been creating away, and I'm not in the bathroom, and those aren't, bathroom shower curtains. They're just.
That's good, but if you were, man, that's your prerogative. I mean, sometimes the acoustics.
Hey, man, I should have done this in the shower.
That reverb.
Right?
Yeah. So I know you got some music coming out. What were you gonna play something that's released or something that's coming out? What did you have in mind?
I have a song out now, and I'll play that later tonight. And then I'm just gonna just play some shit that I wrote.
That's why we have you on here. We'd have it no other way. Why don't you take it away, man, whenever you're ready.
Okay. All right. In the end, when all is said and done, in the end, when all my will is gone, when I'm broken and all my beauty fades, no, you won't walk away. No, you won't walk away. It's late at night and the wind is blowing cold, and I'm dressed in rags with my pockets full of holes. When I'm sinking and there's nothing left to hold, no, you won't let me go. No, you won't let me go. Living would be easy. Living would be easy, yeah. Living would be easy if you could feel what I feel. I can't pretend that I finish what I start. And I can't rebuild what I torn apart. There's a part of me that I just can't show. You're the only one who knows. You're the only one who knows. Now living will be easy. Living will be easy. Living would be easy if you could feel what I feel. If you could feel what I feel. In the end. There it is.
Hey, man, that was beautiful. Tugging my heartstrings a little bit. Yeah, you're so soulful. I just love that. I saw an Instagram. I think it was like an Instagram story you posted a while ago. You said you're at your mom's place right now, right?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, I saw you like documenting her whipping up a curry.
Yeah, it's what I've been trying to do it every day.
I loved that so much, man. That looks so good, and maybe it's just because I'm a little white boy. I've never made a curry that has hit the spot. But
really,
it looks so good. It just made me. Next time we meet up, promise me that
I got you. You got to come over. You got to come over.
I would love nothing more than that than to make music and eat some curry made by your mom.
Okay.
I just had to say that story stuck with me. It was really sweet too. Like it's just I could just see like you're like the little boy in you lighting up as your mom made you a meal.
Totally.
Really nice.
I mean, I got to catch her in the right mood, right?
Right, of course.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah,
do you have another song for us?
I do, and I just wanted to tell you guys that I think what you're doing is incredible, and I hope your community really sees the value of what you guys are doing. It's so important, and this could be like a part of the new way that we do things. So it's really important that y'all just support each other. And again, thank you for letting me be a part of this.
Thank you so much for saying that, man. Take in, guys. Everyone in the audience, just take in. We, through the power of the internet and a little bit of blood, sweat, and tears, we have a 3-time Grammy winner serenading us in our living room or wherever it might be. So just take that in, guys. But I'll let you take it away, Chin.
Okay, guys. This is my new single. I mean, it's been out for a bit, but if you haven't heard it, go check it out. You can find me on Instagram. It's Chinstogram. And anyways, this is called Falling. It's been a long road, and nobody knows what you've been through or your point of view. Living in your head, trying to wake the dead. Watch out, they'll come for you. But it's up for you to choose, yeah. Falling, 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 falling. There's nothing that I can do. Oh, now falling, 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 falling. There's nothing that I can do. Wrap it around my brain. It's driven me away. It's hard to stay in tune. There's not a lot that I can do. Don't give it all away. Don't put yourself on display. Now, baby, watch what you say. There's nothing left for you to choose. Falling, falling. You keep falling, falling, falling. There's nothing that I can do. Oh, falling. You've been falling. You've been falling, 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 falling. There's nothing that I can do. What you gonna do when they come for you? You're falling in and out, and it don't look so good. You've been falling. You've been falling. You've been falling, 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 falling. All right, thanks a lot, guys.
Amazing. Thank you, Chin. Everybody go check out Chin's music. You won't be sorry. He's an amazing producer, amazing vocalist, and even better guy. And his mom makes a mean curry, from what I've heard. So,
All right, take care, guys.
take it easy, man. Love to see you.
See you later.
Big hand for Chin and Jetty, 3-time Grammy winner and all-around good guy. I want to just take a quick second to acknowledge some of our sponsors and people that have made this stream possible, because we've got a lot of balls in the air right now. The first one is Dice, and they are a distribution platform. And you probably noticed when you got your when you click the link to get in this stream, it's through Dice. They're the ones that are aggregating all the donations, so we can make sure that we funnel the money to the proper places. And they're also just keeping track of everything and making admittance smooth, so we get what we need and you guys get what you need. So they are a platform not just for ticketing or whatever, but they also do event discovery, which is awesome. So if you're looking for things to do, they're a great platform to find other, if you like what we're doing, especially, they do things like this all the time. So they're a great event discovery platform. We also have Sideways as a sponsor, and they're really wacky. And I was going to say they're off the wall, but that might be a little too cheesy because of what they do. They're an online music series providing a new and innovative outlet for Canadian artists in creating video content, interviews, and industry collaborations. And if you take a look at their Instagram page, you can see that, big surprise, all the videos are sideways. It's got like this crazy thing where stuff is on the wall and it really messes with the perspective. It's a super wacky way of doing it, and they're really cool. And lastly, we have Artscape. They make space for creativity and they transform communities in the GTA. I don't know if you guys have ever taken the TTC up around, it's either Christie or Bathurst, but you always hear that stuff. Artscape, Witchwood Barnes. And that's them. They get things together like for that, in that case, it's the farmer's market. So they're just basically making our city awesome, one little real estate area at a time. And, it's things like that make Toronto such a special place to be. And I think my favorite city in the whole world. So thank you to our sponsors. And speaking of speaking of Artscape, our next guest, Colin Response, has definitely done some work with them. And I actually want him to tell us a little bit about them. So we're going to welcome him onto the stream now. Colin, what's up?
Hey, yo, how's it going?
It's
Ezra.
good, man. How are you?
I'm fantastic, thanks.
Man, so two things. First of all, I just have to get this one out of the way. Colin Response, please, is that your real given name?
I ain't no supposed to do. Don't watch that. Don't watch that.
Well, if it is or if it isn't, Colin Response, amazing name. As soon as I heard that, I'm like, I got to meet this dude. But tell us a little bit about Artscape, because I only have like a cursory knowledge of them. I know you do some work with them, right?
Amazing. Yeah. So I got my business, the 25-hour day, and essentially, creatives are creatives. Like, they're usually amazing at being creative. That's usually how that works. But the other side of the coin, the business and the strategy usually is a challenge, taking those ideas and actually executing them. So my business is essentially, it's designed to help creative entrepreneurs execute the visions they have so they can grow their businesses rapidly. And that's how I actually started this relationship with Artscape, because they're a co-working space for creatives. So this partnership started, and it's just a sea of people that I can help who meet that demographic, and then combined with what I'm doing, they're like, yeah, we need people who actually know about the industry, who actually know about creative industries in general, not just music. So that's how we got connected.
That makes a lot of sense. I mean, speaking as someone that is in a creative industry, I have definitely the ability to create stuff, but I have no idea how to implement it or get it out there. I had lots of songs written and 0 out before I met my manager. He's like the Artscape of my life. And he was like, you know,
Yeah,
Lucas too.
Lucas.
You know Lucas too. I think that's the reason you two get along, because you do the same
That's
sort of
what,
thing.
this is
You
like the
know how to
Artscape
take
of
it.
my life.
The Artscape of all of our lives. He takes the creative idea and he finds a way to get it out into the world, and that's basically what Artscape does too, which is really great because we need things like that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now let's talk about your creative side. I mean, you're here to play a couple tunes for us. What are you going to play today?
Yeah. So it was some recent decisions because and I was hearing you play after, I think it was Chin, and you were playing this saucy ass shit. Am I allowed to swear? I don't even want to swear, but
Stop.
and I was like, oh damn, I gotta switch up my songs. I gotta get in the vibe with Ezra. So I'm gonna sing one of my songs, Something About Your Love, but I'm also gonna sing a new song I wrote. I haven't released it yet, but I felt like your vibes. Yeah, I was like, Ezra needs a sneak peek. He wants to get sexy with it.
All day. I mean, I think that everyone's ready to get sexy with it after quarantine. I mean, everyone's been cooped up.
Holy crap!
We'll leave that one where it is. Yeah.
That's so funny.
All right, man. Well, take it away whenever you're ready. Song number 1.
All right, let's do it. Don't mind me. My stuff's kind of muted. There we go. About your love. About your love. Ooh, oh, yeah. About your love that helps me unwind. It's still so refined, like some high cuisine, and you see you're someone. 'Cause you are the reason I feel so alive. You give me this feeling inside. When times are rough and I start to think, is this ship gonna sail? Yeah, is this ship gonna sink? You open my eyes, push my ego aside. You give me this feeling inside. There's something about your love. Yeah, there's something about your love. It's smooth like cognac. Ooh, oh yeah. About your love, yeah. And when there's no turning back, you give me faith. I may seem like I'm doomed, but I made a mistake. 'Cause just when I wanna run and hide, you give me this feeling inside. There's something about your love. Yeah, there's something about your love. It's smooth like cognac. Ooh, yeah. About your love, and it may seem unorthodox, all the crazy things we do. But hell is worth a shot from doing it for you. 'Cause yeah, there's something about your love. There's something about your love. It's smooth like cognac, I'm so love. Yeah, there's something about your love. About your love. About your love. yeah. About your love, oh.
Hey, dude, your voice. Something about your voice. I want to hear. I wish I wasn't listening to these earbuds. I wish it was like a giant PA system, and I could hear the voice like resonate around the room. I feel like it's like audible chocolate or something.
Audible you know what? Forget call and response. Audible chocolate. That's my new artist name.
Dude, we'll start a band together. Audible chocolate. I'm down.
Yes. You play keys because you got this shit on lock. I don't know about that so much for me. Hey.
You play keys. I'll play keys. You play guitar. You sing.
Audible chocolate. You be the audible. I'll be the chocolate. I'll just stand there.
Okay, so you said you were going to switch it up, and you threw a little change up, and you're playing a different second song. What song is it?
Yeah. So this song's called Friends.
Friends. What a fitting subject, because I feel like we're all in just one little. This stream is just full of friends and the Homebody community, so I think that fits really nicely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, whenever you're ready, man, take it away.
I'll do it. I feel like once you let me switch up the lighting a bit for this one. I feel like
he's got the Philips smart bulbs, guys.
You know it. You got the
subtle little flex. Oh, just change the color, no big deal.
Yeah, let me just. Oh my goodness! When you hear the song, you'll be like, "Oh, I'm not sure if I should have said what I said about the friendship thing," but here we go.
Oh, okay. Well, it's a world premiere.
It's the world. It is. It actually is the world premiere. Here we go.
Aren't we lucky?
I want to taste your tongue. To foreshadow what's to come. Then I'll taste the sweat. Between your thighs, across your chest. I know you like that. Goosebumps on your neck. It's making you wet. Do your friends do things like that? I lay you down, pull that fistful of hair back. 'Cause you're just a friend. Said you're just a friend. Turn around, make it quick. Time to chat, just slip it in. 'Cause I know you like that. My hands on your neck, I'm making you sweat. Can your friends do it like that? I wanna know. Feel your heartbeat on my chest. Against the bed, your body's spread. A friend would tell me what they like. Tell me what you like best. 'Cause you're just a friend. Yeah. You said you're just a friend. Yeah. Said you're just a friend. Oh, you're just a friend. Said I feel your heartbeat on my chest. 'Cause you're just a friend. Against the bed, your body's pressed. 'Cause 'cause you're just a friend. Body shaking out of breath. Ooh, ooh. Pussy dripping, lay to rest.
Damn, you were right. That was not the kind of friendship I had in mind. Also, I don't know if you can see. You're not the only one that can change the color of his lights, my friend. You see?
Yes.
There you go. I got red balls. They were blue before. That was that was just some that was like some Untitled, like D'Angelo vibe. I love that. That was an awesome thing.
Thanks, brother.
Well, listen, thank you so much for being here and being your gregarious audible chocolate self. And shout out where people can find you and about your other business real quick, and then we're gonna say goodbye.
Thanks, brother. Yeah, you guys can all find me at Colin Response TO. I don't know if that's anywhere. I don't know, but can you guys type it? I don't know. But that's at COLINRESPONSETO for Toronto. So you guys can find me there. And if you guys are creative entrepreneurs, just shoot me a DM and we can talk about how I can help you too.
Amazing. Thank you so much, man. Thank you for being here. I hope to see you soon.
Peace, Ez. Thanks for having me.
All right, guys. That was Colin Response. What a guy. He's like the easiest dude to talk to in the world. I feel like we could have had a conversation forever. We're going to go right into our next artist. He's a good friend of mine. We've played a lot of music together, and he's super talented in his own right. His name is Alexander Saint. Let's bring him in.
Man,
What up,
can you bring back Colin Response? Can I just sit back here and listen to everybody's sets? Is that a thing we can do? Because I was like dancing
stream,
back
man.
here.
I think after your set you could probably go back and check it on the YouTube. But yeah, I mean Colin's killer. Man. He's so good.
It's so good.
We got
How you
rewatch
doing, brother?
value. I'm doing really good, man. We're rolling. It's this is like a whole new world for me right now, hosting a thing like this. But it helps having amazing musicians like yourself, like Colin, like everyone we've had on, and plus you're just like my homie anyway. So it's just like talking to a friend.
Yeah.
How's everything going, man? What have you been working on?
I've been working. I just finished tracking a lot of vocals for the new EP that's coming out sometime this fall. I still haven't decided. I still haven't decided on a single yet because it's one of those things where first impression is always best foot forward, right? So I'm trying to decide, but it's something that's crazy because I haven't been as excited about the music that's coming out as I've ever been, which is awesome.
I mean, like you're more excited now than you've ever been?
Yeah, it's fantastic.
That's good.
Yeah.
I noticed you switched up. You got the new little artist moniker now. You're Alexander Saint. You lopped that last little bit off. It's a little more concise, it sticks out, which is good. And I hope that it helps your EP. Why don't we jump right in though? What song do you want to play first?
Well, I'm going to play a song, and actually, if anybody wants to tell me if they think it's any good or not, that'd be great. Yourself included. But I'm going to play a song that when I was a kid, I think I still do, but I was a really big show off, and so I wrote a song called that.
Amazing. Yeah. Take it away, man.
All right. I'm such a damn show off, especially when it comes to you. I walk through all of fire or swim through sharks like a fool, but I can't get enough of your grin when I jump off the roof. When you rush to my side with a band-aid, it just makes me feel good. Never knew how to put my emotions into words that could accurately describe the kind of high that I get when I see you slowly pass me by. I run to the highest mountain just to catch your eye, or at least fail trying. I'm such a damn show off, especially when it comes to you. I walk through all of fire or swim through sharks like a fool. 'Cause I can't get enough of your grin when I jump off the roof. When you rush to my side with a band-aid, it just makes me feel good. Sticks and stones and broken bones ain't nothing to me. I promise I'm fine. For a chance of a glance from you, I gladly swallow my pride. I climb to the highest tower just to catch your eye. This failed trying. I'm such a damn sure, especially when it comes to you. I walk through a wall of fire, swim through sharks like a fool, but I can't get enough of your grin when I jump off the roof. When you rush to my side with a band-aid, it just makes me feel good. Ooh. Ooh.
Hey, that was awesome, man. I
Thanks,
feel like
brother.
I can see like I can see a little bit of my own like childish show offness in that song when I listen to it. It's evocative, and that's good.
Thanks, man. Yeah, I used to jump off roofs and shit. So
Wow, I'm
just
glad you're
trying to
still
channel.
alive. That seems like
Yeah,
a
me
pretty
too.
good way to not be alive. So
I know.
well, let's keep the train rolling. What have you got next for us? What's up?
I got another song that's off of an old record I put out called The Projector that you actually came over and did some vocals for.
I sang Bee Gees on this one. I love this song.
Yeah, and it was awesome, and it's I think it was really just fitting for a time like this where things are so uncertain, and I used to hate everybody telling me like it's gonna be okay, it's gonna be all right, and like turning around and not doing anything about it, and I would always want to take action. So this is a song about people saying it's all right, but the real heroes are the people that are going out every day and still working at stores and still being awesome and emergency services and taking care of all of us. So this is a song for y'all.
That's how you know it's a good song, when it takes on a new meaning. Take it away.
Yeah, thanks, man. I'm not a strong man. I still break when people shove me. I've got a weakness for something better than this. I've got emotion. I'm not too sure how I'm gonna fan the flame. I keep it burning, brighter than a torch in the rain. You've got opinions. Lying if I didn't claim, saying they built a prison that none of us can ever escape. You hate my judgments, but rest assured I live it too with you. When they show me a sky filled with big apple pies, I'll be alright. I'll be alright. When they read me filled with honeycomb wheels, I'll be alright. I'll be alright. Don't think you might miss it. We built this great thing atop a land that doesn't even bear our name. We hide our secrets deep beneath the soil that we claim. I hope you feel it, or you're numb to it too. Ooh. they show me a sky filled with big apple pies, I'll be alright. I'll be alright. When they read me a field filled with honeycomb wheels, I'll be alright. I'll be alright. But don't think you might, 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 don't. When they show me a sky filled with big apple pies, I'll be alright, I'll be alright. When they read me filled with honeycomb wheels, I'll be alright, I'll be alright. But don't think you might, don't think you might, don't think you might. Ooh.
Beautiful. I always love that song. I always remember that lyric, "Show me a sky full of big apple pies." It's the kind of thing that just like pops into my head when I'm walking down the street.
It's just one of I think that's what happened when I wrote it. I was like, that's a lyric. It might sound, but it's one of the, because everybody's a songwriter. It's one of those things where you gotta figure out if you like it or not. But you know.
Exactly. Well, you gotta throw those things down in the little notepad, and that's where ideas come from all over the place. I'm so glad we have a phone we can write it down all the time.
Hell yeah, man.
Listen, man, thank you so much for doing this. And I feel like I could talk to you. We have so much more to catch up on. I haven't seen you in a long time, but when this is all over, I want to grab a beer with you and maybe we'll write some tunes or something. But
well, thank you so much to you and Lukas and everybody who's involved in putting this on. I think it was like one of the performers before said, this is something that this community really needs. And I'm really glad you guys are the guys who are doing it. Thank you, everybody.
That means a lot. Everyone follow Alexander Saint. Check out his music. He's putting out an EP soon. Thank you for being here, Alex. We'll talk to you later.
See you, Ezra.
Bye. All right. I always want to call him by his old name, but he's Alexander Saint, and he's a wonderful friend and a great musician. A quick bit of housekeeping business before we're on to our next artist. We have a competition. That's right, a competition. We're running it through Loicals, and one of our other headliners performing on May 30th, none other than the mysterious Alan Raymond, is giving away a signed copy of his brand new album. It's a vinyl. It's a record, and his album's called Christian. He's giving away a signed copy of it. You can follow the link in the YouTube description or through the ticket link through Dice. So yeah, if you guys want to get a free signed copy of Christian, that's the way to do it. And we're coming towards the end. We have a couple more artists, but I just want to remind you guys, we would love as many donations as we can possibly get. We've just passed $2,500 already on day one, and we have an ambitious goal to get all the way to 1 million, but I think we can do it with your help. So please keep donating, and thank you so much for getting us to 2,500 already. Next up, we've got one of my good buddies. We've been on tour together. We got hella mutual friends, and we're friends ourselves. None other than Miles Costello. I contemplated so hard bringing up the air horn app. Maybe next time.
I'll do my own air horn.
How you doing, man? Long time no see.
Yeah, I know. It's from the real tour to the virtual tours, everyone's kind of shut down now. So what can you do?
That tour that we went on was so much fun. Lukas and I were talking about it earlier today, and we were just remembering the big fucking van. And I'm gonna tell a story a little later on about the big fucking van, but then we had lots of stories from tour. What have you been working on during quarantine? Did you have new music coming out, or you got?
I think, like, oddly enough, I thought getting into it was gonna be kind of like everything was just gonna go downhill creatively. Do you know what I mean? Because you're not really doing as much. You're kind of locked in. But it's been the exact opposite for me, and I've been writing like crazy and just like working on a lot of new music. The biggest thing is like wrapping up my EP. Like, I'm basically done that now. It's just like, like little tweaks and stuff, and it's like I can sit back on it for days, but it's time to just kind of, put it out there. So yeah, that's what's been keeping me busy.
Amazing, man. Yeah, I noticed you put out a new tune called Blue, I think, right?
Yep, that's the color.
It's one of the many colors in your room right now. That's a pretty awesome. You got like a disco light going on. That's rad.
Guys, we got to do it up. You know what I mean? It's like we can't just because it's a virtual doesn't
Yeah,
mean we can't have the full light show.
that's why we have the glowing orbs in here. I don't know if you can see in the corner. Maybe we'll show you a little later, but we have like a row of mannequin hands wearing gloves.
Oh
Obviously,
yeah, I
this
see.
golden curtain is not normally in my living room, believe it or not.
No,
But
it's like night. It's kind of like it's pretty sick.
well, what song are you gonna play for us today?
I'm gonna play Blue. I'm gonna play the new one. Why not?
Jump right in. I can't. Yeah, man. I really like that song. I haven't messaged you yet, but I meant to shoot you a message. It's sick. So I'm excited to hear it live. Take it away.
All right, thanks. This is called Blue. I'm sorry that I hurt you. Lost grip, let you down, wasn't hands on. Used to believe that I had a red cape on. Can't come around cause your heart got yellow tape on. I never meant to hurt you. I try to paint a smile on your face. I even try to switch the palette for a change. So it's black and white, you don't wanna stay. The city looking gray, neon lights and lampposts, they don't glow the same. No heat from the candles, you put them to shame. I'm still cold in the sun, I prefer your flame. When you're not around, I'll be feeling like you. Nothing shine brighter than you do. Now you're gonna listen every hue. The only color that I see is blue. Ooh, I rub my eyes like a baby too. It's psychedelic when you in my view. And now the only color that I see is I put it all on the table. All the shade, all the light, the whole rainbow. Every word on my mind, I confess it. I think I went colorblind, that's a lesson. It's like we're moving great, the hope is just a phase. I went from candy paint, just seeing colors faded. I feel a purple haze from thinking about you daily. You wouldn't think I'm sane if you heard me say city looking gray. Neon lights and lampposts, they don't glow the same. No heat from the candles, you put them to shame. I'm still cold in the sun, I prefer your flame. When you're not around, I'll be feeling like ooh. Nothing shine brighter than you do. Now you're gonna miss in every hue. The only color that I see is blue. Ooh, I rub my eyes like a baby do. It's psychedelic when you in my view. But now the only color that I see is ooh, nothing shine brighter than you do. Now you're gonna miss in every hue. The only color that I see is blue. Ooh, I rub my eyes like a baby do. It's psychedelic when you in my view. But now the only color that I see is blue. Thank you.
Hey man, I love that song. Nothing better than just like
Thank you.
a two chord jam on the hook.
Hey, the whole way. Not even just the hook, the whole way.
It's like I find it difficult to write songs like that sometimes, but when you nail it, it's like so catchy and so good. Sometimes
It
all
is
you need.
hard because melodies are stuck, right? It's like you only have like a couple chords to go through, so it's like I don't know, but yeah, you're right. When it works, it works.
Exactly. Now, I remember you mentioned you were saying that you were worried your creativity was going to be stuck because you're not doing a lot during quarantine. Well, I was in the same boat. I was kind of fearful of that, and so I got like a skipping rope, and I was like, man, I need some exercise. And I remember that you and Steinmetz were
Right.
skipping like every day on tour. And
Yeah.
newsflash, I fucking suck at skipping rope. I'm really bad at it.
You got it. Like people think it's just jumping, but there is a little bit of coordination to it. You know, it's a
Yeah,
hop, it's a twist of the wrist, it's everything.
totally. And like, I mean, I'm coordinated enough. I mean, I don't fall down that much. I play some sports, but Jesus, this was like infuriating how bad I was at it. What, like, did you like used to be like a gymnast? Like, didn't you do like? I feel
I
like
was
you're
a gymnast.
crazy.
Yeah, I used to do like artistic gymnastics, so like rings, high bar, floor, palm overs,
Well, it makes sense that you're.
parallel bars. Yeah, that was my thing. But the skipping part came from martial arts because I've always been like insanely passionate about martial arts, and
Mhm.
every time I train, I skip. So it's just been a thing for me. If I'm like trying to warm up not only just my voice before a show, but just like my body. I just like to do a little, like 2 minutes of skipping or whatever, just to get warm and stuff for a show.
It's always struck me as something I feel like it's really good for you. Like there's all kinds of cardio. Shout out to your song cardio that you can do to warm yourself up. But like, you can ride a bike or whatever. But I feel like skipping gets your whole body involved in a way that, like, I don't know. I feel like it wakes you up in a good way. That's why I wanted to do it until I realized
full
that.
body workout. You can do it long enough for sure.
Yeah, I think I got maybe to about 20 rotations before screwing up at my best, and yeah, I'm gonna pick it up again. It's not like I'm too busy. I got the time, but
yeah, exactly.
If you think of any tips for it, send them my way because I'm really bad at it.
Yeah, we'll do a podcast on skipping tips.
Honestly, I think there'd be a pretty good market for that. I'm down.
I'm down.
Yeah. What else do you have to play for us today?
I'm gonna play cardio actually. Just because you mentioned it, exactly why I'm gonna play it. Wasn't planned, just because you said it on the spot, and now I'm gonna just wing it and just go for that song.
Well, I guess that makes sense. It's not. We didn't even plan this, folks. We're just that we have this kind of raw chemistry.
This whole last thing came together like a minute ago, actually. So.
Sorry, what was that?
So yeah, I'm gonna do cardio.
Go for it.
All right. If you wanna wear that dress out, then that's fine. But I won't be the only one looking at you from the side. And if you just wanna loosen up, then I don't mind. But everybody hands off, that's mine. And if I ever broke it down or did you wrong, I better fix up right now. But is there still time to make up? Or is it too late now? In the gym 6 days in a week. You've been working all legs, let me take the knee. I'll let you take the lead. Can I be nervous from all that attention when your body screams? All eyes on me by the street. All eyes on me by the street. We're going for miles and miles. Keep going, though I know you're tired. Now can we pick it up? Don't stop too slow. Speed it up a little, hit the cardio. Don't stop too slow. Speed it up a little, hit the cardio. Don't stop too slow. Speed it up a little, hit the cardio. Don't stop too slow. Forget every time I chuckled after telling me you're falling off the silent. I see your hard work paid off. You were born with a talent, so you make it look easy, which is hard for me sometimes. Everybody hands off, that's mine. And if I ever broke it down or did you wrong, I better fix up right now. But is there still time to make up? Or is it too late now? In the gym 6 days in a week. You've been working all legs, let me take a knee. I'll let you take the lead. Can I be nervous from all that attention? Yeah. All eyes on me by the street. All eyes on me by the street. We go for miles and miles. Keep going, though I know it's time. Now can we pick it up? Don't stop too slow. Speed it up a little, hit the cardio. Don't stop too slow. Speed it up a little, hit the cardio. Don't stop too slow. Speed it up a little, hit the cardio. Don't stop too slow. You wipe that sweat off your brow. I'm just trying to keep up with you now. Speed it up too slow. Don't stop too slow. Speed it up a little, hit the cardio. Don't stop too slow. Speed it up a little, hit the cardio. Don't stop too slow. Speed it up a little, hit the cardio. Don't stop too slow. Thank you, cardio.
Hey, I love that song, man. That was one of the
It's cool.
songs during tour when you played that during your set. Everyone was immediately up and jumping.
I
I
know
mean,
that's a live song. It's a live song for sure.
and this is a live festival, so no better time.
Exactly.
So
Man.
what? I mean, you said you're finishing up your EP. Do you have a tentative or a real date for it yet, or no?
I mean, the real date is dependent on me right now. It's like I'm literally recording the last song I have to record tonight. Like right after this stream, I'm gonna record the vocals for it. So
Nice.
that's literally the last song, and then it's done.
Are you doing everything yourself? Are you producing yourself?
No. Like I'm actually this song. So one of the songs I had that came out a long time ago, Bad Company, is written with the Uchis, this production duo, right? That I work with a lot of my good friends, and we wrote this song, and then we ended up passing it off to another bunch of guys in Mexico. Shout out Hector there, and they're putting it together because it has like this Spanish flavor to it. So it's
Oh,
kind
cool.
of like they're doing the production on it, and then I'm gonna track it here. But it was written like different time, different people. So it's like a kind of big collaborative project happening. So the last step is for me to basically just track it tonight, and then that's it. That's the last song for the project.
Amazing. I love that about the way that music is created these days. You can get so much input from so many different people. Sometimes it can be overwhelming, but sometimes you can get a lot of really great stuff you never would have gotten that way. Before we go, I just need to relive for one moment the big fucking van story. You remember when we were in Sudbury and it was minus a billion and we got the van stuck behind the venue?
Oh yeah.
Dude, just for the people in the audience, just so you can know, we're in Sudbury. It's far from here, and we drove through a blizzard to get there. It was like minus 35, and the guy who was like bouncing and sort of managing the venue, his name was Spider. He was like huge, and he was wearing a t-shirt and shorts. What was that?
Yeah, it's probably his birth name too. He had the spider tattoo.
He had a
on
massive tarantula tattoo on his scalp, and he comes out to help us get our van unstuck in minus 35 in a t-shirt and shorts, and we're all like huddled up like, and we're like, dude, are you not dying? He's like, no, I got thick Irish blood. It's good. What? Yeah. I swear to God, this guy would have worn sandals if it wasn't snowing. Like, it's crazy.
That's what you got to do when you go on a tour in a snowy place. You just got to get like an IV and just put some Irish blood in you, and you're good.
Yeah,
that's basically it.
I see no possible issue arising from that, so that should be totally fine. Shout out to the big fucking van, and shout out to Spider.
Exactly. Shout out.
All right, man.
Well, that was a good tour. It was fun.
We got him. Unfortunately, our segment's coming to a close. I feel like we got a lot to catch up on, but when this is all over, we'll meet up. And
be watching us in the show. Take care. See you guys. Thank you for listening.
We'll talk to you soon.
All right. See you guys.
That was Miles Costello, the tour homie. We went, me, my band, him and his band, my manager. We went on a whole tour around Ontario and had a lot of fun time. So that's why I got to know him. What a guy. Next up, we have the lovely, the amazing, the effervescent, the talented Ashley Hess. Let's bring her in right now. Hey, Ashley, how you doing?
Wow, what an intro. Thank you. Hi.
Not one word of a lie. How you doing? Oh.
I'm good. Wow, your setup looks incredible.
Thank you so much. Yeah, we put a little bit of work into it. Luckily, one of the team members, his dad is like a film director, so he has all kinds of wacky lighting stuff hanging around. He's got this giant, hilarious curtain, so we figure we may as well go all the way, right?
That's amazing. Also, the stuffed animals in the back, incredible.
We just have, those are like my old teddy bears from when I was a kid. That's on that side, that's Teddy the first. That's Teddy the seventh. And then he's chilling next to my mannequin. Her name is Shannon.
I wanted to feel like similar vibe. So I have an alpaca that I got in Peru. So I brought the alpaca down.
Amazing.
Here.
Alpacas have been popping up in my life a lot recently. I got a pair of alpaca socks. Amazing fabric. It's like the best pair of socks I own.
Yeah. Oh, this is literally the softest thing I own. And how free are you kidding? So cute. Come on.
Those things are adorable. What have you got going on career-wise, musically? What can you tell our lovely audience?
So I have a lot of music. I've been writing a lot. I've been working on kind of a fun, since quarantine started, I am a 90s kid. And so I've always wanted to do this 90s kind of hip hop R&B kind of project. And so I just started doing that with a friend. And so, yeah, it's kind of unexpected for me, I feel like, but I'm really excited about it. The music's really cool. So I'm probably going to release a quarantine project before I release like my EP and then album. So
Amazing. Why not make the best of quarantine? I think
I
that like
know.
nostalgic 90s thing will never go out for as long as the people like you, like me, that grew up in the 90s are around. We'll always have fond memories. And you got like pretty
Totally.
soulful, vibey voice that would go well with that. Even if it's not like the stuff that you've put out normally, I think you'd
Yeah.
kill it. Why don't you go into song number 1?
And I feel it's interesting things for my creativity. So it's been fun to explore that genre.
Yeah, absolutely. Get out of your comfort zone a little bit. Yeah, take it away with song number 1 whenever you're ready.
Okay, cool. I've never really told my story. I've always tried to hide the song and the voice and the melody I kept inside. But I believe that there's a God above who sent me here to learn and grow in love. Yeah, bring the music in myself to life. Whoa. So hit the beat of my heart. Let the bass run through my veins until I feel the spark. Find my soul within the melody, yeah. And get a glimpse inside of my mind. Rhyme. Let the music tell my story, the story of me. 2, 3, 4. Everybody's got their own opinion that they're entitled to, but what they think and what they say won't always be true, no. You see, I think it's time that we recognize that this world is so much more than meets the eye. But then again, I think we tend to overcomplicate life. Sitting wondering and worrying about what the future holds, pushing aside our hopes and dreams to do what we're told. But all we need is room to breathe, to spread our wings and fly. Have the faith in yourself, baby. Take that first step and a deep breath and leave your fear behind. That's when you'll see you're finally free. That's when you'll see you're finally free. Yeah. Sometimes the pressure gets overwhelming to live the perfect life, and all your dreams seem out of reach and leave you questioning why. You're sitting wondering and worrying on what it's all about, while the unknown is taking over your mind with doubt. But don't you know, it's how you grow, trying to figure to that voice inside your head, baby, saying you're wrong cause you are strong. If you trust in yourself, that's when you'll see you're finally free. That's when you'll see you're finally free. You don't have to know. You don't have to know all the answers right now. You just have to go. Don't you look back now. You'll get to where you're going, baby. That's when you're finally free. That's when you'll see, yeah, you're finally free.
Hot damn. That's so. Your voice is so effortless. It's crazy. I mean, I
Oh, thank you.
it's just like flows out of. That's why it's like really. It's like real warm and cozy. It makes you feel like I'm wearing a nice little
Oh,
sweater.
yay. I love hearing that. Thank you.
You're down in Nashville, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, my
It's
sister lives down
currently
there too.
storming here right now, so sorry
That's
if there's bad connection.
Oh shit, yeah. I mean, I know my sister lives down there too, and she's back in Toronto because of COVID. But
Yeah.
she when she was down there, like at her place that she works, got completely leveled, and yeah, the storms are crazy there. I've heard.
Sorry, it cut out for a second there.
I always know where. I was just saying that. Yeah, I know storms have been crazy. My sister's.
Yeah, it's been so crazy. There's been so many. There were tornadoes and thunderstorms, and it's just been wild out here.
As long as Hattie B's is unharmed.
Hattie B's is still standing, so everything is okay.
That, thank God. I feel like I need to give it another shot. When I went there, when you go to Nashville, you got to try Hattie B's. And I went to get the hot chicken thing, and they have like a 1 to 6 scale. And I was feeling adventurous, so I like spicy food. I'm like, I'm gonna go for number 4. And that's hot, but they gave me by accident number 6, and I have never experienced that. But I took one bite, even before like the spice had radiated to my mouth. I swallowed it, and my stomach was just like, it's over. You're not eating anything for the rest of the day. Shut it down. It's over. So that place, that's like, I need to give it a fair shake because it ruined my day. Like,
you're probably
sorry, what was that?
Yeah, you're probably triggered anytime you hear Hattie B's then.
Exactly. But you know what? I've got an open mind, so I want to try it one more time. Speaking of try number 2, why don't we hear your song number 2? What are you going to play for us?
Okay, so this goes out to anybody who has gone through a breakup or is going through just like a rough time in quarantine specifically, which sucks. But I feel like I write a lot of sad songs. So I figure I have to play at least one sad song while I'm on here. This is called Like That.
Take it away.
I didn't want it to end like that, but I told you to go. Well, I don't usually get like that. That you should know. I couldn't look into your crying eyes. I didn't want to see it. I left, but I refused to say goodbye, 'cause I couldn't believe it. I didn't know that I could feel like that. I didn't know that you would leave like that. Why does love have to be like that? All the memories that we made keep running through my brain. And I know I should probably let it go, but it's like just yesterday when I looked into those blue-green eyes and I could finally see it. I almost didn't say the words out loud, 'cause I couldn't believe it. I didn't know that I could feel like that. Still holding on to you and me like that. Why can't love always be like that? Like city views and I love you and a fake tattoo. Like head back laughing and moonlight dancing to Claire de Lune. Like squeezing my hand through to money that you're mine. I wish that things could always be like that. I hope that you remember me like that. Why does love have to be like that?
Oh man, that was amazing. That made me really sad, but in a nice way. You know what I mean? It's like
That's all I can ask for. Like, I want to tug at your heartstrings, but I don't want you to be depressed.
yeah, there's a fine line in between there. I mean, there's a reason that you listen to sad songs when you feel sad. Like it's
Yes,
a different kind of sadness than like true heartbreak. It's like a familiar reminder.
totally.
Yeah, that was really beautiful. I like that song. Also, Claire de Lune.
Thank you.
Love that lyric about Claire de Lune. My buddy was just playing it the other day. That's like one of the most beautiful songs
Classical
of
piece.
all
Take
time.
that in.
So good. Hella musical references. Amazing.
Yeah, so good.
Well, let's keep it rolling. What's your third song?
Well, good. This is a song that I actually released earlier this year. I was on American Idol last year, and this was the first song I wrote after that whole experience. And it's called Quiet. So if you like this one's available on all streaming platforms.
Go check her out. Take it away when you're ready.
Yeah, it's called Quiet. I'm trying my best to hide it, but you can tell that there is something on my mind. And you're so quick to recognize it, but I'll just turn away and tell you that I'm fine. But I'm sitting in traffic, brain. I'm overwhelmed, so I decide to stay quiet. It's easier for me to be quiet and not say a thing, but all this silence doesn't solve anything. So I don't wanna be so quiet. You ask me what I'm thinking, but I can't seem to get the words to come out right. Crazy brain of mine will push you away. You say you won't, but I still keep it all inside. So I'm sitting here trying to figure out how to say I'm terrified, but I know I can't stay quiet. It's easier for me to be quiet and not say a thing, but all this silence doesn't solve anything. So I don't wanna be, I don't wanna be so quiet, so quiet. No, I don't wanna be so quiet, so quiet. So I'm sitting here just pretending I'm okay, but I know nothing's really ever gonna change if I stay I don't wanna be so quiet, so quiet. No, I don't wanna be so quiet. No, I don't wanna so quiet, so quiet.
Whew!
Hmm.
That was a banger. And damn. When you
Thank
hit that,
you.
like, that was crazy. Do you know of a singer named Madison Ryan Ward?
Oh my gosh, I am
kn-
obsessed with her.
I knew it. That when I was listening to that song, I'm like, this is getting some Madison Ryan Ward vibes. She's crazy too, but
That's
she's
the biggest
ridiculous.
compliment. Yeah, she is a vocal beast. She's
Yeah.
insane.
She is unbelievable. Yeah, her song Mirror just like blew my mind. I
Yeah.
had to say, so I was looking through your Spotify songs. I was listening to you, and you have a song called on there, like I think it's a cover. It's called Oceans, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I was
That
listening
song.
to
It's a
that.
worship song. I love it.
Yeah, right. Okay, I knew it. So it sounds so familiar to me. It's a beautiful worship song, and I was like, why do I know this already? There is this video, and I have to send it to you. It's one of my like I show it to almost every musician that I know. It's a woman in like a worship setting. She's in a church or something. She's singing. She's got kind of a quiet little voice. It's very tender, very sweet. And as it's like, it's your embrace, cause I am yours, and you are mine. And then it zooms out, and this meathead drummer just butchers it. He's playing this like terrible, horrible, out of time solo on an electric drum kit. It's like a joke. It's amazing. It's so good.
Please send it to me.
Yeah, because when you did like I never heard the real version. I only knew that, and then I heard your version. I'm like, oh, this is actually like a nice song when it doesn't have the. And I just had to share that.
That's so funny
with you.
that's what you associate it with. I have to see that video now. That's funny.
I'll send it to you. Thank you so much for being a part of this, Ashley. Your voice is chef's kiss. It's amazing. And tell everyone where they can find your music and where they can what you've got coming out next, and let them know.
Yeah, so if you look me up on all streaming platforms, I mean Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Music, everything, just Ashley Hess. I have some music out, and then on all socials, it's just Ashley Hess Music, and I have music coming out early this summer that'll be a quarantine project, and then later in the year, an EP, and then hopefully early next year an album. So
wow, 3-step process. We've got the
3-step
quarantine project, EP, album. Love it. You're staying busy. That's awesome.
Cranking it out.
Thank you so much for being here, Ashley. We'll talk soon.
Yeah,
I'll send you that video too. You got to see it.
Yeah, thank you.
Bye. Stay safe.
You. Bye.
All right, guys. That was Ashley Hess. What a set of pipes. My God. We've come basically to the end of our stream, and this has been a wild experience for me, and it's just day one. We'll see you guys here tomorrow and the day after. Same time, same place. We've got 2 full weekends full of artists. This is just the beginning. Thank you guys so much for donating. Please keep going. Spread the word. We want to try and raise $1 million. Because people are hurting right now, and we have a chance to get that money into the right hands and help some people. So please donate. You can find the link in bio or where you through Dice where you got the access to the stream. So please keep donating. And obviously, with the world the way that it is, and a lot of people getting sick, my own song "Sick" keeps popping into my head, and I figured it might be a nice mellow way to end the night on day one. This is my song called "Sick." I've been Ezra Jordan on Homebody Festival. Oh, you know you got me in the palm of your hand. I just can't keep fighting you. God damn. Oh, I know I'm weak in my knees. I keep falling down, begging you please. Oh, once in a while, oh, I think that I'm for real, yeah. But you always catch up to me.
No matter how thick my skin, I'm always gonna let you in. And I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. Oh, you know I'll come running just as soon as you fall. But you won't do the same for me when I call. Oh, no, no. Tell me up, I don't feel nothing. Feel nothing inside without you, that part of me withered and died. Oh, once in a while, oh, I think that I'm free. Oh, no, no. But you always catch up. You catch up to me. Yeah. No matter how thick my skin, I'm always gonna let you in. And I'm sick of it. And I'm sick of it. Oh, I'm sick of it. No matter how tall I stand, you know that I'm just, oh, I'm just a man, and I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. Oh, I'm sick of it. Oh, once in a while, I think that I'm free, but you always catch up, you catch up to me. Yeah. No matter how thick my skin, I'm always gonna let you in. And I'm sick of it, and I'm sick of it. Oh, I'm sick of it. Oh, no matter how tall I stand, you know that I'm just a man, and I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. Oh, I'm sick of it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Stay safe, stay happy. We'll see you here, same time, same place tomorrow. Good night.